let everybody in. Hold on, it'll take a second.
We're at Dome Hats.
Hey guys, we're letting everybody in. Hang tight. Hold on. Just a reminder for everyone to mute your mic. Hang tight. Someone got the memo. Hold on. All right. Let me one more person to admit. If you have a question, go ahead and put your hand up. Hold on. I got one more. Hang on tight real quick. My computer's not functioning. Here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with Mark Long and then John Reed.
Hey, Jake, congrats. How did you get the news, and what was your reaction to, finally being able to get your first NFL start?
Coach Marone called me in late last week and told me the news. Said to get ready, and they were excited for me. Talked with Coach Gruden and McAdoo, and I'm excited. I can't wait to get out there and get to just play football. Get to be out there with the guys, and I'm real fired up.
Was there a point in your journey? Obviously, it's been well documented that you thought this might not happen, playing at this level.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I've always dreamed of. Since I was a little kid, and something I've always, really strived for, and battled through some things. And I've had my journey just like everyone else has, and so it's something I take pride in. The journey that I've had and the road it took to get here, and like I said, I'm just excited. I'm proud to be here and ready to get out there and play for the Jags.
Thanks, Mark. All right, let's go to John Reed and then Mike Duraco.
No problem. How you doing? Coach has said today that you don't really act like a rookie, whatever that means. But just what's your thoughts about just having that composure and doing what you've been doing and not making this overly big? Just you taking it in and you're doing what you need to do, but you don't seem to be over-phased about it. Right. Yeah. No, I think, playing the quarterback position, I think, you got to be pretty even keel. That's something I pride myself in is just being composed, at all times. I think that's something that the team really looks to and guys really respect. And so I just try to approach it day in and day out, as a first-year guy coming in and preparing like, I'm going to play. And whether I am or not, I'm going to prepare that way. And so when my time comes, I'll be ready.
Thanks, John. All right, let's go to Mike Duraco and then over to Hayes.
Hey, Jake. No preseason games, so this will be your first game experience. Do you kind of wish you had at least a couple of preseason game snaps under your belt, or instead of coming in cold like this?
I think everyone that's playing in their first year, they're dealing with it right now. So, it's my job to just get ready and go out and be prepared. This year's a little different for everybody. I'm not the only one, so I got to get prepared and be ready for my first snap out there, and hopefully I will be.
Do you take any moment at this point in the week and just kind of wonder what it's going to be like, what it's going to feel like, or do you wait until after the game to kind of soak it all in?
No, yeah, I'm taking it day by day for sure. Taking the first team snaps out there at practice and just trying to do the best I can, today and tomorrow, and getting the team ready to go, and then I'm sure afterwards I'll be able to reflect and look back and take it in a little bit. But right now I'm just focused on today and trying to improve and get ready to go.
Thank you.
Thanks, D-Rock. All right, let's go to Hayes and then Gene and then Cole.
Hey, Jake, what kind of input do you have this week putting the opening script and the game plan overall together with Jake Luton and Ben McAdoo?
I think, it'll be the same as it is every week. Like I said, I try to be really involved, even throughout the beginning of the year when I knew I wasn't going to be playing, just trying to help any way I can and give my input. And I'm sure that'll stay the same this week. They'll talk to me about what I like, what I don't like, and, we'll kind of reconvene at the end of the week and we'll put a good script together.
What's your comfort level with the receivers that you have?
I'm real comfortable with them. I throw with them when routes on air every day, all through training camp and now. So, I feel like I got a good feel for them, good chemistry, and excited to get out there and play with them.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Hayes. All right, let's go to Gene and then Cole and then Gary.
Hey, Jake. I was just curious, the first time that you and the other quarterbacks got together for your first meeting after the decision went down, just, how did that go? I mean, obviously you feel bad for Gardner because he got hurt, and, probably a little bit awkward for Mike too, because he's the backup, and, you think if the starter gets hurt, then he would be the next one to go in instead it's you. And how did that whole dynamic work? And was there much awkwardness about it at all?
Not at all. Not on my end. Gardner's a great dude, great leader for our team. And the first time I saw him afterwards, I ran into him on my way into the building. And the first thing he said was, "Let me know what you need. Let me know what you need to get ready to go, and I'll help you." And same with Mike. Mike's been, the best mentor that I could ask for. Prior to this week, even, he's really helped me come along and study the game and understand the game, and that hasn't changed. Our first meeting in, he actually called me beforehand and said, "Let me know what you need," and so both of them been real supportive. Hasn't been awkward by any means. They're great teammates.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. Let's go to Cole and Gary, and then John Shipley.
Hey, Jake. I think Jake Luton said something along the lines of that you hadn't actually called a play in this offense before this week. Can you take me through how you prepare from the mental side to do the physical things when you didn't have all the the preseason build up and haven't had a chance to be out there taking those snaps with the first team before this? How do you bridge that gap in such a short period of time?
Yeah, I mean, you got to find a way. You got to find other ways to get that done. And something I've done since the start of training camp is I make little voice memos on my phone. I record myself saying the script and just practice it over and over. That way I'm hearing it like a play call, spitting it back out. And, some of our plays, can get up there and the things we're trying to do. And so I think that's important to be able to say it with confidence and something I've practiced. So, I think this week, the practice that we've had and walkthroughs going out through the guys, I feel confident I can step right in and call the plays because, I practiced on my own.
Did you call plays in the huddle and call the cadence and so forth in the preseason or in training camp at all? Or was that strictly scout team stuff or kind of learning the offense at that point?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a ton of reps, but, I was in there calling the plays. The first week we were out there walking through in training camp, with the rookies, I was calling it. And, the reps that I did get in training camp was calling it, but I definitely haven't, had the opportunity to go out and call the whole playbook and really be in there with the guys. So, this will be the first time, but, so far this week, it's felt good. I felt confident. So I'm ready to go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cole. All right, let's go over to Gary and then John Shipley.
Yeah, Jake, during the course of the season, we've asked Coach Brown about this and Jake Luton and Gardner, but you probably got a lot of reps in training camp with James Robinson. When did you start noticing there was something special about him, and what's it going to be like to play with him in a game?
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was special the first couple of days. He was real smooth, real focused. He came in and, traditionally from what I've experienced, in college and junior college, the road I went is the running back is always the last person to learn the playbook. They're always asking, what do I do? What do I got here? And we stepped into rookie camp, we'd never even met in person, and he knew everything. He knew where he was supposed to be. He knew the protections. He knew it all. And then, once we got pads on, watching him in like the blocking drills was like, man, this guy's going to be special. He's stepping up, and not only can he run the ball really well, but he's blocking linebackers, stepping up in the hole. And so he'll do it all. He'll run out of the backfield and catch. I knew pretty early on he was going to be special, and, he has been. And I'm really excited to get to play with him. It'll be really cool.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's go over to John Shipley and then Mia.
Hey, Jake. Hope you're doing well. Just, over these last few weeks, as you've been in the classroom and on the practice field, how's your comfort level with the offensive scheme and your relationship with Jake Luton grown?
Yeah, I feel really comfortable. With it. I've really tried to dive in as best I could, hoping that this time would come whenever it would and thinking, I need to be ready when it does. And so I really tried to dive in and so I feel real comfortable. I think me and Jay have a real good relationship. He's a real open book kind of guy. He's gonna converse with you and let you know what he thinks, and he cares about what you like and dislike. So, I think we have a great relationship. I feel good about it. Like I've said, multiple times now, but I'm just real excited, ready to get out there and get to play.
Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Let's go over to Mia, and then we're going to finish up with Cassidy.
Hey, Jake, obviously there's some parallels with you and Gardner, 6th-round rookies, both out of the Pac-12. I'm just curious if maybe for you last year, were you looking at his roadmap that he took, and maybe have you guys reflected on that together a little bit now that you both are on the same team?
Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. We've had a couple conversations. I remember one we had, at the hotel over dinner. Kind of just talking about our paths and the journeys that we've taken, and it's really cool. I remember a couple years ago, facing off against him and watching him for Washington State and how much success he had, and it's kind of it's a small world. It's crazy how our paths have now crossed, and I think our different journeys and our roads, all the different steps that we've taken has helped us both, and now being together, I think it's helped us even more. We push each other pretty well, and I think he has a lot of knowledge to bring to the table.
And one quick follow-up. I know when Gardner stepped in for Nick Foles last year, that was around the same time we really saw DJ Chark emerge as a threat for this offense because of the relationship they had kind of developed, the rapport they developed in training camp. Is there any one wide receiver that you have really developed a great rapport with that you're really excited to link up with them on Sunday, hopefully?
I couldn't pinpoint just one. No, I think we got a good group of guys. I think obviously DJ is super talented. We got some good rookies, LaVisca and Colin, and obviously Keelan, does a great job. Conley does a great job. I think across the board we got some good guys. I got good chemistry with all of them, so I couldn't just give you one. No.
I guess, is there anyone that you've had a lot of extra reps with, maybe?
I think the rookies, I think Colin is a guy that, I had a lot of reps with, just because of where we started out, LaVisca as well. So, I might have a few more reps with those guys, but like I said, I've been able to, go in routes on air with everybody, with the vets and with the young guys too. So I feel real confident with all of them.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake.
Yep.
Thanks, Mia. All right, Cassidy, why don't you finish it up?
I'll bring it home. Two really quick things, Jake. First of all, the voice memos. I want to go back to that. Is that just you sitting in a room by yourself, sitting there watching TV or eating supper or listening to them?
Yeah, no, it's just something, I was sitting at home over quarantine and trying to figure out, how do I do the best way of trying to learn this, remotely. And, I think I had my brothers calling plays to me for a little bit. I had my girlfriend calling plays to me for a little bit. And, they don't exactly know how to spit it out the right way and the right verbiage and stuff. So finally I'm like, all right, I got to find a different way. And it just made sense. I started recording myself and I think it's helped me get to this point now, being out at practice today and stepping in the huddle and being able to make those play calls and having the guys look to you and being able to say it with confidence. I think, if you can't say the play call, there's not going to be a lot of confidence flowing around. And so that's kind of the first step and something that's worked for me.
And then clearly on Sunday, like you said, this is something you've been looking forward to since you were a kid. Is there anything you can look back and compare it to, maybe either on the football field or off, where you imagine that's probably the same feeling that you'll have on Sunday?
I don't know if I can make another parallel. I think this is, I was a kid, I wanted to do this my whole life. I dreamed of playing in the NFL and getting that opportunity to step out there will definitely be a dream come true. So I don't know that I could really compare it to anything I've experienced this far.
Thanks so much. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cassidy. And thank you, Jake. You're all done.
Cool. Thank you.
Appreciate your time. And thanks to everyone else.
You're up.
You just need to get them to mute your mic.